guys, welcome to today's video. Today, welcome to the first Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos. So this is definitely going to be something new, and this is going to be my first park tour, and I hope you all are going to love it. I spent a lot of this. I really cooked on this, like a hamburger, for example. And also, again, I want you to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, want to apologize for the lack of uploads lately. Today had a lot going on, so yeah, it wasn't going really well lately. But since it was getting busy, but today let's start with the very first Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. So first here, we have the arrival point for the park. For the park. So then we have our hatchery where we make dinosaurs, as you probably know. Like here we have Coelophysis, Corythosaurus, Cryolophosaurus, Giganotosaurus, but down here we have the more famous T-Rex, and Spino, and Stego. But since my park is finished, we're not going to really do anything, but so far, let's get into the first enclosure, where we have the Archaeornithomimus. This thing was a kind of Gallimimus that was discovered in Africa around during the late Cretaceous period. And also, if you look up here, it's roaming. It's completely fine. It's really happy, but lonely. I had like 6 of these guys in like this tiny enclosure. Isn't that enough? Or 14 of these? No, I had 6. Don't know where I got that number from, but okay. Next up, we got the more popular Ankylosaurus over here. But I want to show you this view. This video is going to be at least an hour. So I'm going to show you the view. See, as you can see, we're in the viewing gallery. And as you can see, we have the Archaeornithomimus in the distance, minding its own business. And yeah, something that I just really like. So then we have the more famous Ankylosaurus. As the more famous Ankylosaurus, we can rotate. This is one of the skins I managed to make, and it's honestly, I think, one of my favorite. It's probably one of my favorite from the Jurassic Park series, besides the Brachii, of course. But here we have something different. You're wondering, what is this, Giovanni? Since you don't have a direct view, you can view from here. And with Q, you can change where you want to see. So for example, you can see here, then you see an Ankylo. Then you go here, but you don't see an Ankylo. Stuff like that. It's like that. So we're going to see every single one. And also, I don't think it's necessary to see this, but hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. And yeah, you can see some Ankylos in the distance. And this game does have extension packs. So it is yeah, like that. But next up, we have our first carnivore, the Herrerasaurus. This Triassic carnivore was mainly focused on during the late Triassic, but still the first carnivore added to the park. Honestly, yeah, it's honestly pretty cool. The design I added for this, it's honestly pretty cool. So now we can see the Herrerasauruses, and then you can see, just if you look close, oh, they're goats. Yeah. Oh, there's one. It's climbing over the hill. I wonder if it's gonna eat that goat. It probably will, but in the future. Now, not. But okay. But now we have the big pen. You think, oh, where are the big dinosaurs like the sauropods? No, this is her herd of Sinoceratops. A creature first seen in Dominion, I think. No, the Lost World. And yeah, I added many different skins of it. It's a really good species, in my opinion. I really do enjoy it. And I have to say, I think the Sinoceratops is my favorite. Out of the four currently. But next up we go over here with these next two, and here we have the Tissintelsaurus. This crested lizard. Is one of my favorite hadrosaurs in the game. Very beautiful in my opinion. Very beautiful, and yeah, there's something I really like. But then over here, we have my favorite ever. We have the Nigersaurus. My favorite sauropod in the game. As you can see here, he's feasting on some leafy greens. Delicious leafy greens from a cactus plant. These things were discovered in Nigeria during the late Cretaceous period. And yeah, these are just my favorite sauropods in the entire game. Or my favorite dinosaur in the game in general. Then, if we go directly over here to here, we have the big bad Majungasaurus. As you can see, he's roaming around the feeder, and I honestly want to see the view of it. Let's see. Oh, yep, this is definitely cool. My suggestion, just download it now. I know the third game's coming in like October, but this game is also really cool. I really enjoy it, and you cannot change me. You cannot change my mind. This is my favorite game. I'm playing it 8 hours a day. So, yeah, not my fault. Okay, so let's look at some of the viewing galleries. Like the Sinoceratops viewing gallery. Let's press E. Wait. Wrong direction. Oh, we get to see a Sinoceratops up close. Q, E. Okay, yeah, that is cool. That is some cool Sinoceratops, and I'd love to see it again. So, exit. Wait, hold up, not settings. But also, let's see the viewing gallery for the Nigersaurus. I don't see any Nigers at the moment, but okay, whatever. Oh, there's one right there. And then we have the, we look here. Wait, wrong place. Next up, we have one of the biggest dinosaurs yet, or our biggest carnivore yet, the Giganotosaurus. the Giganotosaurus, bigger than the T-Rex, was a fierce carnivore. Lived during the South Cretaceous parts of Argentina. Also, wait, let's check this viewing gallery. Show you. See, this is cool. This is completely cool. And yeah, so yeah, let's exit. We go to map. But then we have more south. But let's look at what we have here. The Acrocanthosaurus. At a certain point, our highest rated dinosaur lived during the late Cretaceous period in what is now North America. But still, a cool dinosaur, and I really like the skin tone. I really do like it. Show view. There we go. Here are some acros. Yeah, just cool in general. I have to say my favorite probably is definitely the Nigersaurus, the one that's right here. Okay, but now we have one. Now we go here. Now since we go here, you have to be around here somewhere. Yeah, they're apparently nowhere. Oh, there they are. The Chinhansasaurus. Lived during the late Cretaceous period in what is now northern China. And these were kind of Tyrannosaur or Pinocchio Rex. Their name means Pinocchio Rex. So as we can see here, let's see if we can see any of them. Currently, no. 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 No here. None here. Oh my god, this is already 12 minutes and 38 seconds and we're barely getting into some of the enclosures here. Oh my god. That's insane when you really think about it. Oh, dinosaur has low health, but we don't really care about that here. These are the acros, so we already know we've been here. But now we have the big, bad Dreadnoughtus, our second big sauropod. Humongous in size, coming at a gargantuan, 60 feet tall. Not as big as the biggest Footlongosaurus ever discovered, but certainly humongous. As you can see, it's taller than every tree here in its enclosure. And as you can see, let's see on the viewing gallery how they can... Oh boy, they are tall. Boy, they are tall. So, yeah. There we go. There we get the Dreadnoughtus. Okay. Its name means fear nothing, which I understand. You don't need to be that big to be scared of anything. So now we go okay. So now we go to this viewing gallery. Guess what dinosaur we have here? We have the Euoplocephalus in this enclosure. As we follow it, as you can see, the Euoplocephalus is the most armored ankylosaur to ever live. As you can see, we have one specimen here. Heavily armored, and honestly, probably my favorite ankylosaur in the game, besides Polacanthus. Nobody cares about enemy coverage. But now we have the microscopic Compsognathus. Yeah. You expect me to add much decoration if they are so small? Even a blade of grass is bigger than them. It's that small. Yeah, I see. I know. They are that small. But next up, we got a way bigger species called the Diplodocus. One of my favorite long necks. It's definitely one that I enjoy. And also, look. It's absolutely adorable. Look. We already know, bud. You don't need to tell us that you speak the trumpet. But now we go over to a way newer kind of dinosaur, the Gallimimus. As you can see here, the oh my god, they're basically Sonic. Oh wait, I have the triple speed on, sorry. So back to what we were doing. As we can see here, we have now another humongous sauropod, the Momenchisaurus. Definitely, probably my second personal favorite, if I had to say. And I just love the design of it and the skins. I don't know why people say they're terrible. As you can see, look how big that Momenchisaurus is. I absolutely love it, and they have to. I hope they add it into the next game. I really would like it. Especially any rebirth dinosaurs like Titanosaurus, Distorsed Rex, all sorts of stuff. All those kinds of stuff. So in this section, I think we're mostly done. Okay, well, for a sec, just wait. We'll enter the aquatic section in a minute. But now we go to the adorable Chrystionsaurus. A tiny little dinosaur. Honestly, I have to say, just adorable. Just adorable. He's so tiny, even the blade of grasses are bigger than him, I have to say. Probably also one of my favorite dinosaurs. Okay, but now we go into smaller. Now we go to a smaller pen. The Dracorex. The tiny but adorable Pachycephalosaur. I know we can't get a very good view, but here's one that's not sleeping and actually roaming around. The tiny and minuscule Dracorex. Look, he's just cute. My favorite Pachycephalosaur. And yeah. But now we go beyond that into the aviary section that we have the Dimorphodon. Next up we have again Pterodactylus. The Pterodactylus, another cool pterosaur, absolutely amazing. But this is my third favorite pterosaur in the base game without anything, is the Tropognathus. Pretty cool when it comes to skins, and which I love. Yeah. Then over here we have the slightly better Marmarodactylus. Sorry. Just give me a sec. Marmarodactylus. They're all just swarming in on the fish. It's like me. It's like me and my class. It's like my classmates around my lunchbox. It's like that. It's like that. I'm not joking. But now here we have the much cooler and second favorite Pteranodon. Pretty cool for me. And now, my favorite pterosaur in the base game is the Tapejara. The Tapejara was... Oh wait, we don't get a clear view of the Tapejara. Maybe here we'll get it. Let's try getting a better view. Oh, we can't zoom in with the trees, damn it. Try... Oh yeah, here's a Tapejara without being covered by trees. Oh, also it has a crest, which I really enjoy because it just makes it look silly. So that's all the aviary sections, but now we'll move on to the aquatic section. First off, we have the Ichthyosaurus. The Ichthyosaurus. Like that. That's a cool Ichthyo. Also pretty cool in the game. But also now we have a way cooler and much more known Tylosaurus. Yeah, here's the Tylo. Pretty cool is what I want to say. But I think it's there's a one that is, no wait, no, we don't want the Lagoon Hatchery. Now we have the slightly cooler, the way cooler Mosasaurus. Relatively cool as hell. I really have to say. Wait, did I forget that we had viewing galleries? Viewing dome. Yeah, show view. Show freaking view. So, this one's covered by kelp, so we can't see anything. And is there anything else that I can see? No, I can't see the Mose. I can't see anything. I don't want. This kelp is approaching me I'm the solution to his parents leaving him. But they were right leaving you. But then we have my favorite lagoon speed. No, this is the Ichthyo. Wait, am I lost? Did I lose myself again? Here's the slightly cooler, and I'm not joking, Liopleurodon. As you can see, it's right there if you look close enough. That's the Liopleurodon. It's like a crocodile and a mosasaur fused together. If you really think about it. Pretty cool. But now we have now we have my favorite lagoon species. My favorite species, the Elasmosaurus. You can see all the way up here. That's the Elasmo. But to get a closer view, let me just... There, we have the Elasmosaurus. Yeah. My favorite lagoon species. Yeah, fight me. Then we have the adorable and tiny plesiosaur. Around 3-4 meters in the real world, but yeah, really cute, in my opinion. But now we have the much bigger Carcharodontosaurus. Your Carcharodontosaurus. So we're gonna speed run. So we have a carnivore here, is what we know. We have the big bad Indoraptor. So that is cool. That is honestly really cool. We have to see it. Oh my god, it's so cool up close. Like that. I did not expect it to be that close up. It's insanely cool. But then we have to snap back to reality. Wait, did we already go here? Yeah, so wait. Next up, we have the cool and amazing Dilophosaurus. Here's a Dillo. Here's one of the Dillos. The Jurassic Park design that I really enjoy. Oh, they killed a goat. That is no good sight to see. Next up, we have one of my personal favorite sauropods, the cute and adorable Amargasaurus. Yeah, completely. I like the spines. Reminds me of knives. Yeah. I just hope I don't use it in cooking anytime soon. But here, we have the Corythosaurus, my favorite hadrosaur. Again, fight me. Fight me. I know kickboxing. I know karate. This sort of stuff, yeah. But then, if we go over here, we have the big and tall Camarasaurus. A huge Camarasaurus. Let's go to the viewing dome, and see what we can see. As you can see, one's getting water, pretty cool, and the other two, I don't know where the other two are, so we'll exit. But then we go over here. But next up we have the big-headed, non-worrying Pachycephalosaurus. Can't see him very well because he's sleeping, but yep, this is it. But next up on our big list of dinosaurs, we have the Apatosaurus. Feeding from a tree, but also a pretty boring sauropod, but still pretty cool. Sauropods are my favorite kind of dinosaurs. And they normally always stick by the viewing gallery, so yeah. So you can basically always just see them up close, which is probably the best sauropod. If you want to go to a park and you want to add a viewing gallery for sauropods, my suggestion, go for the Apato. Put it up north with all the fiber, and yeah. You basically just have a free watch. Yeah, you don't even have to pay anything. The economy is pretty expensive around here anyway. So now we have the Triceratops. The Triceratops. Again, not the biggest enclosure for them, but still nice to see them in a beautiful little enclosure. Let's see them again. Again, beautiful. Not my favorite dinosaur, but yeah, not really. But a dinosaur that I prefer 100 times more would have to be the Kentro. The Kentrosaurus is just so much better in every way. It's like my 6th favorite dinosaur. That's a Kentro. Oh yeah, got it. Pretty big enclosure for some little guys. So again, beautiful in every way. Looks like one's sleeping. Then we have the big bad Carnotaurus. Means horn bull or bull horn. Meat-eating bull. I can see the horns remind me of some sort of. See? No, sto solo facendo un video. Sorry guys, I had to help my mom or something. I had to talk to my mom or something. Okay. But then we have the small, ridiculously small Coelophysis. Or Colophysis, whatever you want to call it. And wait, is it just the Indoraptor again? Oh yep, it's just the Indoraptor again. But right here we have the cooler, but way more peaceful Brachiosaurus. Cool, but you can't see it very well. You could see it a bit more, but you're having trouble seeing the actual head since it's covered by trees and whatever. But here we have the Indominus Rex.
A ginormous predator with astonishing intelligence, unfathomable strength, and a miraculous ability to conceal itself. Indominus Rex adds a thrilling new chapter to the chronicles of prehistory.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, I don't know why they give it this orange stripe. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I don't know either. But now we have the big bad Spinosaurus. I think. Yeah, I hope this enclosure is enough for them. I added like 5 of these guys into one enclosure. So, yeah, the size of it is definitely enough. Next up, we have the adorable, tiny Chunkingosaurus. Never heard of that dinosaur before? Get out. It's adorable, and you can't argue. It's way more adorable than... It's definitely way better than your mom. Okay, also here we have my third favorite dinosaur, personally, Giganospinosaurus. You might think that's a hybrid between a Giga and a Spino. There's nothing special about it. So the thing is, yeah, you can argue. It's adorable in every way. It's just ridiculously cute. Okay? So we've seen these, but now we have one of the weirdest ones, Deinonychus. I'm going to give you a close-up, and I want you to see if this looks more like an amphibian or a dinosaur or a lizard, in your opinion. This just looks like an amphibian. Like this looks like one of my pet frogs. Not like I do have them, but I used to. But now over here, we have the small ceratopsian Torosaurus. But here we also have the Carno, I think. No, that's the Indo. You have the Torosaurus, the sleeping cutesy. It's just adorable. Why? Its sibling is standing over it menacingly. Let me check our route. That's Deinonychus, that's Chunkingosaurus, whatever. But now we have the decoration spree just up ahead. Okay, I spent a lot of time on this. Do not judge. But here we have probably some of your guys' favorite dinosaurs, the T-Rex. Since it was discovered in both California, Montana, and Mongolia, so I decided to add Mongolian mountains, the deserts of California, and the forests of Montana, all together into one massive enclosure. But all of these enclosures are going to be heavily decorated, so yeah, no questioning needed. Next up, we have the really cool and beautiful Orlo Titan. Yeah, it's just, sorry, I gotta go stretch. Just wait for a minute and enjoy the Orlo Titan. Yeah, but so far, since they were discovered in Russia, I decided to make it like a valley. Some mountains in the north and some more valley in the south. But here we have Montana. What I like to say to myself, we have the minuscule compared Metriocanthosaurus, and it's currently hunting. Let's see this. Grab your popcorn, because it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. It says it's hunting. Okay, are we just gonna spend the next 5 minutes of our lives just doing it? It says it's hunting. What are you hunting, my guy? A ghost? You need me to call Ghostbusters? Or do you have the job? That's not worth it. Just leave it. Just leave it to him. If he gets possessed, no worry. Plan B, Ghostbusters. Okay. Next up, we got the African hadrosaur, Ouranosaurus. Not in low health setting again. I was just showing them off my Ouranosaurus. Yeah, nobody cares. Let him starve. Or die of thirst, whatever. The park has enough rating. I have 4 stars on this park. And this is an actual rating. There's food in front of you, my guy. What are you doing? You're basically like a koala. You put food in front of it and they don't eat it. Herbivores eat all kinds of plants. But then we have the miniature Ankylosaurus. We have the tiny but adorable Polacanthus. Tiny Polacanthus. Over here, we have the Sauropelta. We have the big armored Sauropelta. I didn't want that buoy behind.
Members of the Ankylosaur family.
Nodosaur family! You unknowing dinosaur. Just kidding, I didn't say any swear words, but close to. Now we have the Nodosauruses, I think, in here. Yeah, found him. Pesky. Oh, there we go. Nodosaurus. Oh, they're all just in a group all together. They're just adorable. They're socializing. They're yapping to one another. Nobody cares, though, but I care. Next up, we have the iguanodons. They are currently feeding on some fiber. Didn't know they ate from trees, but yeah, so far we have one of the last hadrosaurs to be added to the park. One of the last ones. Next year we have another hadrosaur, the Australian dinosaur, the Muttaburrasaurus. Yeah, if I could, I would have named this Squidward lizard. Yeah, I would have called it Squidward lizard. Or whatever, you know. And now here we have the hills of Montana. The massive hills of Montana, just as big as her mom. And now here we have a sleeping Allosaurus, peacefully laying in hills of Montana with several other pack mates. But here we also have the tours. There's many different kinds of dinosaurs in here. Like, I'll show you. Let's go here and ride the gyrosphere. See, there's a Triceratops right there, so it's not active at the moment, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, there's many kinds of dinosaurs. Oh my god, I've been recording for 40 minutes already? Well, that's a lot. Next up here we have the Albertosaurus. Oh, wait, really get your popcorn this time, because this Albertosaurus is really hunting. What is it hunting? Is it gonna be a goat? Bring the popcorn! Bring the popcorn! Wrong prey, my guy. Oh, it's up north! Get it! Let's go! Let's go! This time it was really worth it getting your popcorn out. Yeah, nice. And now here we have the Edmontosaurus. The duck-billed like hadrosaur. Pretty cool. Discovered in Canada, its name means Lizard of Edmonton. And really enjoyable in every way. Next here we have the the Cryolophosaurus. Oh, it's looking for food. It could be hunting another goat. But still, these guys, I didn't make the right habitat for them, but these guys were discovered in Antarctica. Yeah, there were not only penguins there. There were not just penguins there were also dinosaurs, 7 of them to be exact. But Pentaceratops was not one of them, as they were discovered in the northern region of the United States. That's why I decided to add them some grounds, some hills with some rocky edges, so that way it could resemble Montana, or whatever sorts. But now, here we have... Oh wait, I forgot here. I completely forgot this area here. But still, I think you're really going to like this part. First up, we have one of the most iconic dinosaurs, the Stegosaurus. I used the 1997 design, the Lost World design, and it's just adorable. Better than the Jurassic World design, but yeah. Whatever. Next up, we have another carnivore, the Ceratosaurus. But next up here, we forgot this, the Proceratosaurus. The Proceratosaurus, I think. Oh yeah, there's one. The Proceratosaurus. Cool dinosaur, and we're also done with the tour. We're almost done. We only have a couple of dinosaurs left. So we only have this and this left to go. So now we have the adorable Dryosaurus, the most adorable species in the game. Let me give you another look of them. They're just the cutest. They're just adorable in every way, and you can never change my mind. They're one of my favorite dinosaurs in the entire game. And then the last one of our big tour, for our 45-minute tour, is Parasaurolophus in all of its glory. Okay, so you guys, how was this tour? And how was it in general? I want to know your favorite dinosaur in this tour, and have a good day. Bye-bye.